Hey guys, Matt here. We've got Tapestry in. We're going to do a quick unboxing, so let's get a roll on. We got copy 2,993 out of 25,000. So let's bust her open. We'll see how she looks. We also got some extra dice, because nobody likes passing dice to each other. So we got the rule sheet. My wife and I both love this paper. This is the same paper that they used in Wingspan and Between Two Castles of Mad King Ludwig. We got two player sheets that look like they run through all the different cards and player abilities. They're both the same. They're on just a finished cardstock. All right. That's to do with the solo mode. So what we've got in here, looks like it's just all baggied up. Got a couple of little decks of cards. Obviously the actual dice that come in the game, along with our extra ones we bought. So from what I understand, these are the Conquer dice, or Battle dice, or whatever they're called, and this is the Science die. Alright, so we've got a baggie here of the actual civilizations that you can play as. And let's dive into some of these. Now I'm not going to go through all of these. I'm just have a look, look at a few of them. Now this is on a paper that Jamie Stegmaier said it's called frosting, and it's got like a textured feel to it, and that'd be quite good for when you're putting the cubes and stuff on it, and they're not going to slip around quite as much, and hopefully reduce glare on the game cards. So the art looks great on this, as they do with most board games these days, not just Stonemaier games, but I think art's getting better in board games in general. And what do we got here? Okay, shrink wrapped everything. So we'll come back to that. Let's just have a look at these pre-painted miniatures that everyone's been talking about. Let's just get that box out of the way. All right. Now, we'll just pan across all those. Now, as a miniature painter, it's quite nice to have something that is pre-painted that I don't have to paint myself. And these look like they're pretty well painted, no touch-ups needed. And from a distance, they look good, and even close up, they look just as good. So let's see what else is in the box. We're not going to open these, we'll just have a quick look. These are some of the buildings that go onto your player mat. And we've got a couple of different colours. We've got the brown, the grey, yellow. And that's actually more red probably. This is the brown. And then we've got our player colours. So we've got green, my favourite, always fantastic. Red, that I think actually looks more pink, in my opinion. Like a natural grey colour. Yellow, blue, and these are the resource tracker tokens. Everybody gets a set of these. I think there's 4 different resources from memory. Food is the mushroom there. What everyone's calling Baymax is the worker. And there's a couple of others that are not. I think money's the little gold bag. Not sure what the last one is, the staff. So let's dive into, let's move this off to one side. The main game board and the punch tokens. All right, we'll save the game board for last. What do we got here in the punch tokens? These are the exploration tiles, and in this game, civilization themed. you can go right out to space. So looking forward to getting out to space and seeing what's out there. And these are a decent thickness cardstock, and they seem to come out all right. So, what else we got here? Okay, so these are the player boards that everyone's going to get given, or the player sheets. This one here, I think, is for the solo mode, but I'm not 100% sure, so I have to check into that. And from what I understand, these are all the same. These are the your hometown. These are all different. These red dots you cannot place buildings over the top of. And how they basically work in the game is, as you're building civilization up, you're going to be placing these buildings over the top and covering up X amount of squares on your home city board. Now, from what I understand, these can, in certain spots, actually go half off the board, so they don't actually have to stay within the squares. They can. They're just not allowed to go on these red dotted areas. Now, what's this? This is the mat where these buildings actually start off. They just sit on there and just represents how many squares they go over the top of. Got some cards here. I might just quickly bust into at least one of these. Some little reference cards. They definitely come in handy. They're double-sided. Looks like you just get one per player. So that's awesome. I like to have those. Little cheat sheet as you're playing. Now, these are Tapestry cards. And these are going to have various different abilities as you're playing the game. And you basically, from what I understand, you're only going to be playing about 4 or 5 of these throughout the whole game. You will get multiple in your hand, but you only get an opportunity to play a few of them. So I think that really does open it up for, replayability. There's so many cards here that I think there might be doubles of some of them. But having a variety of cards, extra cards, makes it good, so you can replay and maybe not see the same cards over and over again. So we'll just jump through, passing some of these, just give you a look of what's in here. Let's skip a few, see what else is in here. Now again, these feel like super good quality cards, nice and thick card stock, linen finish. By the looks of it, yeah, linen finish. If you know me, I'm a sucker for linen finish cards. So that's what's in that deck of cards. Now these are the tech cards, little lithium ion batteries there. Would have been nice to see a little Energizer bunny on there. Again, these are same quality as the other cards. Really nice quality, super good. Skip through a few of these. Now, these ones here, these actually correspond with some of the buildings that are on, that are pre-painted in here. So this one here, from when you buy this card, you actually get this building. And there's a whole bunch of those that will be in the game. Now, I'm not sure if you use every one in each game. All right, by the looks of it, I'll just skip the rest of these. I think these possibly could be the Autonomer cards. So we'll just move this stuff out the way. And we'll grab that game board out. So there's 2 sides to this game board. I thought it was an interesting choice with the round corners. Not something I've seen before. Yes, the art looks great. This is it's a double-sided board. This is the smaller side for the solo 2 and 3 player, from what I've heard, and for the up to 6 player, I'm pretty sure, on that side. Other than the map in the front, these tracks around the outside are the same, and these tiles here are the ones that we looked at earlier. These will be getting placed on the game board during the Explore. And the idea is to get extra points. You can actually match up the different terrains from the ones that are printed to the ones on the tiles. And if you match, I think you get 1 point. I don't think it has to match. That's why they've left on around the outside of the tiles. They've actually left a little bit of blue water around them so that it doesn't matter if they don't match perfectly. It just makes it look good for the art. So I'll just grab a couple more of those tiles out so we can just see a few extras on there. Different stuff lining up, and as you play in the game, you're going to be building these up and you'll get a really nice looking game board. So yeah, that's just a quick unboxing of Tapestry. So yeah, thanks for joining, and we'll see you on the next one.